I just want to say thank you to everyone who came out today for the 40th anniversary of Piscataway Senior Center. When I was looking through some files, I realized that we were on our 40th year, and I said we have to celebrate, because having people be able to make connections in the community is what we're all about. And that's what Piscataway Senior Center is. And I would like to now introduce Senator Bob Smith, who has made arrangements to be here with us today. He'd like to say a few words.
Thanks so much. Everybody having a good time as always? So listen, I think every once in a while it's just really smart, especially when you become mature like you and I, to kind of look back and put things in the big picture. So this is a 40-year anniversary. And if you turn on your television every night, you get yourself absolutely crazy with what's going on in the world. You always have one group fighting with another group saying they didn't do it right, they did it wrong, whatever, whatever. Do you realize that for the last 40 years, this building has been here to make your lives and the lives of other Piscataway citizens better and brighter and happier, good nutrition? You know, we still are doing Meals on Wheels, yes? So we're providing nutrition not just for our mature citizens here in Piscataway, but for the area. This is a building that has really done amazing things in your lives and the lives of all the thousands of seniors that have been here over the 40 years. It's a reason to feel good. I don't want to turn on the TV at night. It gets me absolutely crazy. And I can't sleep at night because of what I watch on TV. But when I come over here, that all goes away. Because this is something that really works for you, your life, and for all of our lives. Now, if you take a look at there's a plaque on the door when you come in. I don't know if you ever looked at the plaque, but the plaque lists in 1999 the officials who were involved in the 1999 expansion. What I didn't see out there was the plaque for the officials that were involved in the 1979 actual construction. And I want to mention some people to you who you probably know, but maybe you don't. We had a great mayor. Well, actually, we've had nothing but great mayors. But we had a really great mayor in 1979, and his name was Ted Light. How many people know Ted Light? Raise your hands. All right, well, Ted and the council in 1978-79 worked to seek federal funding. At that time, it was called countercyclical aid because we were in a little bit of a recession, so the federal government was trying to be a little helpful to local governments. And then we raised our own Piscataway money, and we built this building. And in 1999, we expanded it tremendously. And I got to tell you, with that perspective view, now that I'm more mature, all right, we're all mature in this room. Now that I'm more mature, I can look back and say, this actually was something that the government of Piscataway Township and the people of Piscataway Township did that was just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now, and you got to look at the big picture. You look out that window, what do you see? Sterling Village, housing for seniors. If you look in this direction, what are you about to see? You're going to see this gorgeous community center where I know I'm going to find friends who are going to be running around the track and working out and taking a dip in the pool. And if you look in this direction, what do you see? Piscataway Library. Or I'm sorry, this direction. That's one of the things that happens when you get mature. Some of the directions get lost. But the Piscataway Library, which just, again, makes your life wonderful. And the post office, and the Civic Center, and some gorgeous churches. What good planning. Isn't it nice that all the wonderful things are available to everybody and are in a good spot? So I'm looking back over the 40 years. I'm saying this was great. We all did it together, great teamwork, and we have a lot to be proud of. And you know the good news, if you want to check this. It's still solid. And you know what that means? Another 40 years, or maybe another 100 years of service to the people of Piscataway. So we are so lucky. So tonight, don't turn on the TV for 5 minutes. Talk to your family and say, you know what? Somebody made a point with me today that we are truly blessed in Piscataway Township, and we are. And don't let the TV get you crazy. So, love you all. Let's have the next 40 years of fun and dancing and good lunches here. Everybody agreeing that we're going to be part of that team? Yes, we are. All right. God bless and have a great day. Enjoy the anniversary.
I would now like to introduce Lila Khan, the Director of Aging and Disabled Services for Middlesex County.
Hi, thank you, Amy. And congratulations, everyone, on this 40th anniversary celebration. And thank you, Senator Bob Smith, for giving us a little bit of background of history of this, how this center emerged. So I would also like to thank Amy Bauman, the director of the center, and all her staff for their commitment to serving seniors and being a wonderful partner with our office for events, whether it's the 90s Plus birthday bashes or the Senior Health and Fitness Walk. I would also like to take a moment to thank Councilman Jim Bullard, who was also a co-chair of our Office of Aging and Disabled Services Advisory Council. And anyone who comes to the center on a regular basis or infrequently knows Mr. Bullard. He is a very strong advocate for seniors and is always very proud to share Piscataway's best practices. And as you might know, he is an incredible photographer. So in 40 years, many, many people, too many to name, have had an important role in making the Piscataway Senior Center such a vital fixture in the community. So I'd just like to take a moment and remember the center's previous directors, Mr. Serrano and Kathy Roth. And I've witnessed the growth and expansion of the center. Most recently, the center was closed for almost a year in 2012 to 2013 for the huge expansion of the building. And it's a testament to the commitment that the township has to its seniors. Freeholder Director Rios has been a longtime leader in the county's efforts to improve the quality of life for all Middlesex County residents. Through the continued support of the Middlesex County Board of Chosen Freeholders, our office has had the pleasure of working with the Piscataway Senior Center since February 1999. So for almost 20 years, the Senior Meal Program has provided meals to Piscataway seniors, whether residents ate lunch at this center or if meals were provided to homebound residents. And since 1999, over 400,000 meals have been served to seniors in Piscataway Township. So we are here today celebrating your 40th anniversary. It's been our pleasure to be a partner in assisting the residents of Piscataway on half of your journey. So congratulations to everyone on reaching this milestone, and enjoy the rest of the celebration.
Now I'd like to call up Councilman Jim Bullard.
Well, thank you very much. It's such a pleasure being here with us. I don't want to say just with you. I recall many times I will ask people their age, and they will say, I'm 39 4 times over, or something like that. Now, the oldest lady in here, she's sitting right there, 103 now, I believe. And she is the greatest pianist I've ever seen. I remember last year she sang, there were 4 tones that she sang, and she just got everybody out here just shaking them, whatever it is, and so forth. The other thing that we have to keep in mind is this. We are living older now and longer. If you look around in here, you cannot tell the age of anyone. Now think of why that may be happening. One of the reasons happening because we're getting you out from off that couch. Because once you become a couch potato, you die. You come out here, you live longer, and so forth. Starting at 7 o'clock in the morning, we have great exercises, because what is some of the things that happens to us that we don't even know is happening? We don't have our balance. But what they're doing here with the exercises and so forth, including the dancing, we have a lot of balance. We live longer. And take a look around you. We have people from all over. So therefore, as a result of that, we work towards that to support the Piscataway community. Anytime we need something, the senator, the mayor, where did she go? Our senior organization, they provide it to us. The other thing that we try to make sure that we do and have is technology. And the reason for that is because we want that communication with our grannies. I have a 10-year-old, and he calls me Papa Jim from New Jersey. And anything he needs, he gets on his own phone and says, Papa Jim. And I will say, right on. You have it. And that's what it's all about. We, the township, we try to make everything, I mean, we can't satisfy everyone. But let me tell you, we try. Anytime there's something I cannot handle, then we call our other committee folks, council people. We call the senator, the mayor, go to the mayor's office and so forth, and we try to satisfy the conditions of this township, because that's what it's all about. All right? And I have a couple of my colleagues over here, Frank, Aaron. If you have anything that you're not concerned with over in Ward 1, that's the person to call. And also we have Camille. Would you come on down and say a few words?
Hi, everybody. Happy 40th anniversary. I'm in this town for almost 36 years. And when they built up this building, when they built up library, it's an old library, now is new library. I was a board director there, trustee there for 16 years. So all this development, now next one is going up, our next door, the really good activities. They have 3 swimming pools, exercise, walking, senator says same thing. So we have developing every year something new. And this is a town only, we have 21 parks. So you can see in Middlesex County, there is not a single town have that many parks. So there is a new park just now, opening ceremony last 2 months back in Perrine Park. If you go there, it's a state of the art. Every day I pass through there, after 4 o'clock, there is more than 100 people there enjoying, kids and everybody. So this is a good achievement for Piscataway Township. And anything, we are open for every time. You come to council meeting or call to our mayor's office, and whatever you have concern, we guarantee to try to solve the problems. So thank you very much.
I'd like to call up Edith Anderson and her daughter, who have a very wonderful poem they'd like to read. about the center. Edith is our longest member. She has belonged to the center the longest. She's 103 years old. She could tell you the whole story about the center, and they've put it into words, and I'd like her daughter to read it.
I wrote a poem from the heart. We all do our part. My mother, now 103, was there from the start. It's a beautiful day in Piscataway. We're on our way to the senior center. As we enter, we're greeted by Margaret, who makes us feel we belong. On our way out, she says, "So long." Amy is at the helm with so many activities to overwhelm. There's lots to learn at every turn. On special occasions, there's musical Mel, who we think is swell. He will ring a bell and tell us to jiggle and wiggle and dance and be well and raise hell. And Millie will order us lunch and a yummy dessert to munch. Seniors come in all shapes and sizes. Some even win prizes. And you don't want to miss a big fat kiss to those who pay for all of this. We come from far and near to a senior center we hold dear. We're all here, with or without a beer. So let's cheer for our 40th year.
Edith, do you have anything you'd like to add to all of this?
Edie was a lady.
Edie was a lady, though her past was shady.
Edie had class
Edie had class
with a capital K.
with a capital K.
Okay, because I didn't know what was going to rhyme with class next. Wonderful, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Waller.
I apologize. I don't even get a breather here. You know, I can remember as a kid in high school here when this was dedicated. And now here I got to think here in another 15 years I'll be coming hanging out over here. Not that I don't hang out over here right now, but this is arguably probably one of the best senior citizen centers in all of central New Jersey. I speak with a lot of other officials from around the state, and they are just amazed that we have a facility such as this. And I'm glad it is here for everybody here in Piscataway to enjoy, especially the seniors out here. And more importantly is, I think what's happening now is that with folks coming in here, we do have some outside events like the Little League and the Piscataway High School Junior ROTC helps out here, the cadets. And I think a lot more people are understanding what this center is all about. In order to make things, when we go for funding purposes and things like that, the more people that understand about the mission of this building and the programs that go on here, it makes it a little easier for myself and my colleagues on the Township Council to see that these programs are put in place for the people that really need it. And so I just want to make sure everybody continues to enjoy this building over here, but more importantly, the people that are in the building. The joy and company that you all, and friendship that you have throughout the many years that you've had here. And even whether you've been here 1 month or 10 or a couple of decades, the bottom line is that this has been a vital portion of part of the life of Piscataway. It is part of the lifeblood of our community, and I hope it continues to be that way for at least another 50 years. And more importantly is that next across the street, as you see the construction going on in our new community center, that is going to be another piece of the puzzle here in Piscataway Township to bring people closer together with each other. Because I like to think that we're all part of Team Piscataway. We all like to be and live with each other peacefully and enjoy each other's company. And I think this building and next door, as well as the library, does provide.
Thank you.